Welcome to this guided meditation for lucid dream induction, a sleep story designed to help you drift into a profound state of rest, where your consciousness can gently awaken within the boundless tapestry of your dreams. Allow yourself the exquisite luxury of settling into this present moment, releasing any lingering echoes of your day as you consciously decide to embrace a journey inward, a journey of serene discovery and gentle unfolding. Feel your body begin to surrender to the comforting embrace of the surface beneath you, sensing its unwavering support, holding you completely, allowing you to let go of any need to hold yourself up or to hold anything at all. As you lie here, perfectly still and completely safe, bring your gentle awareness to the very crown of your head, noticing the subtle sensations resting there, perhaps a soft lightness or a quiet warmth beginning to spread like the first rays of a sunrise. Allow your scalp to soften, releasing any subtle tension that might have accumulated throughout your day, feeling a tender wave of relaxation ripple across its surface, like a calm breeze rustling through ancient leaves. Imagine a soft, golden light emanating from deep within your being, beginning to illuminate this area, bathing it in a radiant, healing glow, melting away any tightness, any residual thought patterns, allowing your mind to simply observe, without engagement, without effort. Feel the muscles around your temples begin to unwind, each tiny fiber softening, releasing their hold, as this soothing golden light gently washes over them, bringing a profound sense of ease and spaciousness to your entire cranial area. Your forehead, once perhaps furrowed with concern or contemplation, now unfurls, becoming utterly smooth and serene, mirroring the undisturbed surface of a tranquil lake at dawn. Let this gentle cascade of relaxation flow effortlessly downwards, washing over your eyebrows, smoothing away any subtle expression you might have been holding, allowing them to rest in a state of perfect neutrality, a feeling of deep, untroubled peace. Feel the tiny muscles around your eyes begin to soften and release, as if they are sighing in quiet relief, allowing your eyelids to become incredibly heavy, so delightfully weighted and peaceful that the very thought of opening them now feels impossibly distant, unnecessary, and utterly without appeal. This profound stillness behind your closed eyelids invites a deeper sense of internal quietude, a sanctuary where the external world gently recedes and the inner landscape begins to unfurl with soft, luminous colors and calming, unhurried forms. The very space behind your eyes feels spacious and expansive, a soft, velvety darkness where no effort is required, only the gentle, effortless continuation of being. Now Allow this tranquil wave of relaxation to descend even further, embracing your cheeks, which soften and release their silent hold, becoming supple and wonderfully relaxed, as if kissed by the tender warmth of a summer sun. Feel your jaw, often a silent repository of unspoken thoughts or unexpressed emotions, begin to slacken, releasing its steadfast grip, allowing your teeth to gently part, creating a subtle space between them, symbolizing the release of any tension, any need to hold on, any burden you may have been unknowingly carrying. Your tongue, nestled softly in your mouth, feels heavy and utterly at ease, resting without effort, without movement, simply existing within the comforting warmth of your oral cavity, allowing the entire area to become wonderfully spacious and soft. Notice any slight lingering tastes in your mouth begin to fade, replaced by a neutral, calm awareness, a quiet sensory reset, preparing you for the subtle flavors of the dream world to come, which will be dictated purely by your wondrous intention. The softening embrace of this relaxation now extends down into your neck, that vital bridge between your thoughts and your embodied experience, feeling each delicate vertebra gently align and release, creating a sensation of remarkable length and effortless support. The muscles that line your neck, often working so diligently to hold your head aloft, now receive this soothing energy, melting into a state of profound ease, becoming wonderfully supple and yielding, as if they are dissolving into the very air around you. Feel the warmth of this deep release spreading, radiating outwards, dissolving any stiffness, any tightness, any subtle resistance you might have been holding in this often overlooked area, allowing your head to rest even more deeply into the surface beneath, feeling completely, unconditionally supported. This profound sense of letting go cascades gracefully into your shoulders, those powerful points of connection, which now gently drop away from your ears, releasing any residual burdens, any weights you might have been carrying throughout your day, or even for much longer. Imagine all those unspoken responsibilities, those silent expectations, dissolving into the gentle current of this wave of peace, simply flowing away, no longer yours to carry, no longer yours to hold. Feel the expansive muscles across your upper back begin to soften and widen, spreading outwards, creating a beautiful sense of spaciousness, as if your entire being is expanding, becoming lighter, more free, more open to receive the profound tranquility that is now enveloping you completely. Allow this exquisitely soothing sensation to flow down your arms, effortlessly, gracefully, like warm honey, all the way into your upper arms, sensing the large muscles there releasing their silent, often unconscious, readiness for action, surrendering fully to this beautiful stillness. This gentle release continues into your elbows, softening the joints, allowing them to become supple and wonderfully fluid, even in their profound state of rest, removing any lingering stiffness or resistance. The wave of relaxation continues its descent into your forearms, feeling the muscles and tendons gently lengthen and loosen, releasing any subtle tension from repeated movements, from holding, from grasping, from all the activities of your waking life, as they now simply surrender to the gravitational pull of perfect ease. Notice this tranquil sensation moving into your hands, those remarkable instruments of connection and creation. Feeling the palms soften and open, releasing their constant readiness to hold or to do, becoming wonderfully relaxed, supple, and utterly at peace. Feel each individual finger, one by one, releasing its subtle grip, becoming soft and heavy, feeling a gentle warmth radiating from within them, extending all the way to the very tips of your fingers, as if each digit is sighing in gentle contentment. Every tiny muscle, every delicate tendon, every intricate bone in your hands and fingers is now completely relaxed, perfectly still, perfectly at ease, symbolizing your complete surrender to this moment of profound rest, a moment where no action is required, only the gentle, effortless art of being. Now bring your soft, passive awareness to your breath, noticing its natural, unforced rhythm, simply observing the gentle rise and fall of your chest, the subtle expansion and contraction of your abdomen, without needing to change it, without needing to control it, simply allowing it to be exactly as it is. Each effortless inhale brings with it a fresh wave of calming energy, a subtle expansion of peace, and each gentle exhale allows for an even deeper release, a further letting go, as if you are sighing away any lingering tension, any remaining resistance, anything at all that does not serve your deepest rest. Feel this natural, quiet rhythm as a gentle tide, ebbing and flowing, perfectly synchronized with your body's innate wisdom, carrying you deeper into profound stillness with every passing moment, with every soft, unhurried breath. Allow this wave of deep relaxation to flow into your chest, feeling the spaciousness within, the gentle expansion with each natural breath. As all the muscles around your ribs soften and relax, releasing any protective tension, any subtle armor you might have been unconsciously holding. Feel your heart space opening, becoming light and expansive, filled with a deep sense of peace and unconditional well-being, allowing your breath to flow freely, deeply, and effortlessly, nourishing every cell of your being with this calming, restorative energy. This beautiful release continues into your abdomen, feeling the soft tissue there become wonderfully pliable and completely relaxed, letting go of any subtle tension, any subconscious holding, allowing your core to become utterly soft and at ease, synchronizing perfectly with the gentle, natural rhythm of your breath. Every internal organ in this area is now bathed in this calming energy, feeling supremely comfortable, perfectly at peace, knowing that it is completely safe to let go, completely safe to simply be. As this wave of peace continues its descent, feel it wash over your back, beginning with your upper back, spreading across your shoulder blades, dissolving any subtle knots or accumulated tension, allowing your spine to feel wonderfully long and perfectly aligned, yet entirely relaxed, supported effortlessly by the surface beneath. This beautiful sense of softening flows down your mid-back, releasing any lingering stiffness, any unconscious bracing, allowing your entire back to spread out, feeling broader, flatter, and more deeply connected to the unwavering support beneath you, as if you are merging with the very essence of comfort. Then this exquisite release flows into your lower back, often an area that carries much of our physical and emotional burdens. Now feeling completely liberated, wonderfully supple, and utterly at ease, as all the muscles there simply let go, releasing any subtle ache, any tightness, melting into a state of profound peace and unconditional support. Now allow this deep, heavy relaxation to move into your hips, those foundational anchors of your being, feeling them widen and soften, releasing any stored tension, any lingering stiffness from the day's movements or from prolonged stillness. Feel the deep internal muscles in your hip joints begin to release, surrendering their steadfast grip, becoming wonderfully pliable and entirely at ease, allowing your entire lower body to feel incredibly heavy, wonderfully grounded, and profoundly relaxed, as if you are gently sinking deeper and deeper into the most comfortable bed imaginable, supported completely, held entirely. This profound sense of letting go cascades into your thighs, feeling the powerful muscles there softening and lengthening, releasing any active engagement, any residual tension, becoming wonderfully quiescent and deeply peaceful, as if they are dissolving into the very essence of rest. The wave of tranquility continues its gentle journey into your knees, softening the joints, releasing any subtle resistance, allowing them to feel fluid and wonderfully relaxed, even in their complete stillness, perfectly supported and entirely at ease. This beautiful release flows into your calves, feeling the muscles there gently unwind and lengthen, dissolving any subtle tightness from walking, from standing, from the day's activities, becoming wonderfully supple and profoundly peaceful. And finally, this exquisite wave of peace reaches your ankles, softening the joints, releasing any lingering stiffness, allowing them to become completely flexible and wonderfully fluid, even in their profound state of rest, connected to your feet with effortless ease. Now, feel this deeply soothing energy flow into your feet, those grounding connections to your earthly journey, feeling the soles soften and expand, releasing any tightness from supporting you, from carrying you throughout your day, becoming wonderfully relaxed, supple, and utterly at peace. Feel each individual toe, one by one, releasing its subtle grip, becoming soft and heavy, feeling a gentle warmth radiating from within them, extending all the way to the very tips of your toes, as if each digit is sighing in gentle contentment. Every tiny muscle, every delicate tendon, every intricate bone in your feet and toes is now completely relaxed, perfectly still, perfectly at ease, symbolizing your complete surrender to this moment of profound rest, a moment where no action is required, only the gentle, effortless art of being, feeling your entire body from the crown of your head to the tips of your toes, utterly and completely at peace. And now, as your body feels so wonderfully relaxed, so profoundly at ease, imagine yourself standing at the top of a magnificent, softly glowing spiral staircase, crafted from luminous, opalescent pearl. The steps are wide and inviting, each one glowing with a gentle inner light, casting a soft, comforting aura around you, filling this ethereal space with a warm, inviting luminosity. You begin to take your first step downwards, feeling the subtle sensation of your imaginary foot gently touching the pearlescent surface, sensing its smooth, cool texture beneath you, a delightful contrast to the warmth now spreading throughout your physical form. As you step, a soft, harmonious chime, a note of pure tranquility, resonates through the air, a sound that seems to originate from everywhere and nowhere, enveloping you in its peaceful embrace, gently guiding you deeper into this profound state of relaxation. With each deliberate, unhurried step down this beautiful staircase, you feel yourself drifting even further into a state of delightful repose, a state of perfect stillness and absolute serenity. You take another graceful step, feeling the gentle shift of weight, the continued caress of the cool, smooth pearl beneath your foot. And with this step, you notice the golden light around you deepening, becoming richer, more vibrant, yet still exquisitely soft and comforting. The air here is perfectly still, perfectly pure, carrying with it a subtle, sweet scent, like blooming night jasmine and ancient, sun-warmed stone, a fragrance that invites an even deeper release, a complete surrender to this exquisite moment. You feel your entire being sinking further, becoming heavier, more wonderfully relaxed with each descending step, each soft chime echoing a promise of deeper peace, guiding you effortlessly downward, ever downward, into a space of ultimate calm. With each step, you recognize that you are moving not just through space, but through layers of consciousness, peeling away the superficial, moving towards the core of your tranquil, dreaming self. The pearlescent steps reflect the soft, shifting colors of your inner landscape, a gentle blush of rose, a serene shade of lavender, a deep, contemplative sapphire blue, each hue a silent affirmation of your journey inward, a testament to the beautiful complexity of your spirit. You feel a profound sense of safety and wonder, knowing that this staircase is designed just for you, leading you to a destination of perfect peace, a sanctuary of pure potential, a place where all possibilities reside, just beyond the veil of ordinary waking. The feeling of drifting, floating, becoming wonderfully light, yet paradoxically heavy, deepens with every downward turn of the spiral, each one carrying you further away from any lingering earthly concerns, closer to the heart of your own magnificent, dreaming mind. Now, as you gently reach the very bottom of this luminous staircase, you find yourself standing on the softest, most ethereal cloud imaginable, a cloud that feels like spun moonlight and whispers of forgotten dreams. This cloud cradles you with exquisite tenderness, supporting your entire being, absorbing any remaining tension, allowing you to feel utterly weightless, yet profoundly anchored in peace. Around you, the air shimmers with a gentle, luminous quality, filled with subtle, swirling colors, soft creams, faint golds, delicate silvers, intermingling and dancing in an unhurried ballet of light. You feel yourself gently sinking into the cloud, not falling, but settling, dissolving into its comforting softness, becoming one with its serene, buoyant embrace, a profound sensation of peace encompassing your entire being. In this space of pure, luminous tranquility, you realize that you are now at the threshold of a wondrous dream landscape, a place where your consciousness is ready to expand to a observe and to playfully engage. You are perfectly safe here, completely guided and utterly in control, even as you drift into deeper, more restorative sleep. Your intention, gentle and clear, is now set to notice moments of heightened awareness within your dreams, to recognize the magical shifts in reality, and to gently awaken within the dream, fully conscious, yet deeply relaxed. You understand that your dreams are vast, infinite playgrounds for your imagination, realms where you are the sovereign creator, capable of shaping your experience with exquisite precision and boundless creativity. As you drift deeper into this cloud of serene potential, remember that in your dreams, you have a beautiful capacity to gently test the fabric of reality, to confirm your awakened state within the dream. You might, for example, choose to simply glance down at your hands, observing their form, the lines, the subtle details, and notice how they may shift and shimmer, or perhaps even change their appearance in delightful, unexpected ways. This simple act of noticing, of observing your hands, will serve as a gentle cue, a loving reminder that you are indeed dreaming, and that you are now fully aware within that dream, perfectly safe, perfectly capable, perfectly empowered. Another gentle way to confirm your awakened state is to perhaps notice an ancient timepiece nearby, a clock face or a sundial, and simply allow your gaze to rest upon it, observing the numbers, the symbols, the hands. Watch as the symbols dance and change, or the hands playfully alter their positions, perhaps moving backwards or seeming to melt into abstract forms. A clear, gentle signal that you are experiencing the fluid, malleable reality of your lucid dream, where time itself is a playful construct. You are the architect of this beautiful experience, and every element within it responds to your subtle awareness, to your gentle intention. You might also find yourself encountering a piece of mystical text, a scroll, or perhaps an illuminated manuscript. And as you read the words before you, you will notice how they transform, how they shimmer, how they playfully rearrange themselves or dissolve into sparkling light, revealing their true underlying meaning, or perhaps simply showing you the beautiful impermanence of all things. Each of these gentle observations will serve as a powerful affirmation, a knowing embrace of your lucidity, empowering you to navigate this wondrous dream world with absolute confidence, with boundless creativity, and with an unwavering sense of peace. You are the master of this domain, the artist of your inner world, and your power within it is truly limitless, magnificent, and entirely effortless. As you prepare to gently cross this bridge into your dream, remember that every detail, every encounter, Every subtle shift in perception is an invitation to explore, an opportunity to create, and a chance to deepen your understanding of your own incredible inner landscape. You are stepping into a realm where intention-driven gravity allows for graceful flight, where ancient wisdom whispers through starlight, and where your very thoughts can gently manifest wonders. You are infinitely capable, profoundly creative, and unconditionally loved. And this beautiful dream world is now unfolding just for you. A sanctuary of pure potential, awaiting your gentle, conscious exploration, allowing your awareness to expand, inviting you to engage with a sense of peaceful curiosity and boundless, joyful freedom. Now imagine a soft, shimmering veil, like iridescent gossamer, gently parting before you, revealing an immense, inverted dome temple structure, submerged beneath an ocean of liquid starlight. This is the sentient astromarine temple, a sanctuary crafted not of stone, but of solidified nebula, pulsating with the ancient rhythms of the cosmos. As the veil gracefully withdraws, you feel a profound sense of wonder fill your heart, a recognition of sacred beauty, an intuition that this place has existed for eons, holding secrets and wisdom within its luminous depths. The sheer scale of it is breathtaking, yet it feels entirely welcoming, an expansive, open embrace that draws you gently inward, without effort, without demand, simply inviting you to observe. The liquid sky above, a cosmic ocean of swirling nebulae, flows in slow, majestic currents, its colors shifting through hues of deep indigo, soft violet, and shimmering silver, reflecting and refracting the distant light of nascent stars. This celestial liquid, though appearing boundless, is contained within the temple's inverted dome, forming an ethereal canopy that constantly dances with subtle movements, creating intricate patterns of starlight filtering down. You notice that the gravity here is uniquely different, an intention-driven force that allows for slow, graceful flights through its colossal, echoing halls, a sensation akin to swimming through pure, crystalline light. There is no sense of effort, no struggle against an unseen force, only a gentle, inherent understanding that your slightest thought, your quietest desire to ascend or descend, will effortlessly guide your movement, allowing you to glide with unimaginable elegance. You feel a soft, almost imperceptible urge to lift your hand, a gentle intention forming in your mind, a quiet desire to observe how your body responds in this unique environment. As this thought gently blossoms, you become aware of a subtle tingling sensation beginning in your core, a warm, expansive feeling that seems to emanate outwards, subtly adjusting your internal sense of balance and weight. Then, without any conscious exertion, you perceive your entire form beginning a slow, deliberate ascent, a gentle, rising motion that feels entirely natural, entirely fluid, as if you are being gently lifted by an unseen current of pure intention. Visually, you observe your surroundings begin to recede beneath you with a dreamy slowness, the intricate patterns on the temple floor gradually becoming smaller, more distant, yet still remaining incredibly sharp and clear in their luminous detail. As you rise, there is no sound of rushing air, no audible indication of movement, only a profound internal quietude and a soft, humming resonance that seems to emanate from the very fabric of the temple. A gentle, almost musical vibration that echoes your own sense of effortless grace. You feel utterly weightless, beautifully buoyant, and completely at ease, suspended in this vast, luminous space. A profound sense of joy and wonder gently blooming within your heart, affirming the boundless possibilities of this extraordinary dream. As you gracefully begin to move through these immense, echoing halls, you notice that the architectural features are unlike anything you have ever encountered. Colossal, sacred, geometric crystal glass structures rise from the floor, reaching towards the nebula-filled liquid sky, acting as pillars, arches, and intricate tapestries of light. Each crystal glass formation pulses with its own soft, internal luminescence, absorbing the filtered starlight from above and re-radiating it in complex, ever-shifting patterns across the vast, polished surfaces of the temple. These are not static objects, they seem to breathe, to subtly shift their hues, ranging from deep emerald to shimmering amethyst, from serene sapphire to glowing ruby, each change reflecting a deeper current within the liquid sky, or perhaps a gentle shift in the temple's own sentient awareness. You find yourself wondering about their perceived history, their energetic feel, their silent stories, feeling a profound connection to their ancient, knowing presence. As you continue your slow, deliberate flight through this wondrous space, a soft, almost imperceptible current of air stirs around you, and with it comes a unique auditory landscape. This movement, guided by your intention, triggers distinct texture sounds, not sharp or jarring, but soft, melodic, and deeply immersive. You become aware of the air currents shifting around you, creating a sound that feels precisely like smooth silk being drawn across an unseen surface, a gentle, sustained whisper that caresses your ears. This silk sound carries with it a subtle yet profound alteration in your perceived gravity, making you feel even lighter, even more effortlessly buoyant, as if you are dissolving into the very air itself, a delightful sense of freedom expanding within you. It is a beautiful revelation. This interplay between your movement, the aural textures, and the very physics of this dream world. A subtle dance of sensory information that deepens your understanding of this truly unique reality. Your mind, open and receptive, registers this phenomenon with a quiet sense of awe, thinking, how wonderful it is that sound can sculpt gravity, that my very movement can create such a symphony of sensations. This thought brings with it a surge of gentle affirmation, a knowing that you are deeply connected to this environment, an integral part of its delicate balance, and that your presence here is a gift, a perfect harmony. You feel completely safe, completely embraced by this gentle unfolding, allowing yourself to simply observe, to simply be, carried by the subtle currents of air and intention. As you glide further, you observe other forms drifting through the luminous air, seemingly without effort, silent and ethereal. These are the consciousness weavers, energy forms of pure light and intention, constantly shifting in their luminosity, sometimes coalescing into vaguely humanoid shapes of shimmering energy, other times expanding into vast, nebulous clouds of iridescent mist, always moving with an inherent grace and a silent, profound purpose. They do not seem to interact with each the temple itself, but rather observe, their forms gently pulsating, casting soft, shifting shadows that seem to dance with a wisdom beyond comprehension. Their presence evokes a feeling of ancient, detached knowledge, a quiet, almost cynical understanding of the fleeting nature of all physical manifestations, yet without judgment, simply observation, a deep, knowing acceptance of reality's constant flux. You find yourself wondering, with a gentle, unhurried curiosity, about their origins, about the vastness of their awareness, about the countless eons they must have spent simply observing, simply existing within these magnificent halls. This internal inquiry is met not with answers, but with a profound sense of peaceful expansion, a subtle understanding that some mysteries are meant to be simply witnessed, to be held in gentle awe, rather than dissected or explained. You feel a gentle smile begin to form on your lips, a quiet acknowledgement of the beauty of the unknown, the serene comfort of simply allowing things to be as they are, without needing to impose your own interpretations, without needing to rush to conclusions. You are valued here, in your quiet contemplation, in your gentle observation, completely supported in your exploration of the vastness that surrounds you. As one of these consciousness weavers drifts closer, its form shimmering with a beautiful emerald light, you notice that the oral texture around you subtly shifts. The smooth silk sound gently fades, replaced by a softer, slightly more resonant vibration, like rough velvet being brushed by an unseen hand. A sound that seems to absorb light, creating a slightly denser, more grounded feeling in the air. This shift is accompanied by a very subtle alteration in your perceived gravity, a gentle increase in weight that, paradoxically, makes your movement feel even more deliberate, even more powerfully controlled, as if each subtle shift in intention now carries a greater sense of purpose and presence. You understand that this auditory landscape is not merely decoration, but a fundamental aspect of this world's physics, responding to the subtle energies of all within it, an exquisitely complex system of interconnected sensations, a truly immersive experience. You continue your effortless glide, allowing the gentle currents and your subtle intentions to guide you deeper into the temple's vastness. The air around you, while still and clear, carries an almost imperceptible scent, a delicate blend of cool, ionized air and something vaguely organic, like fresh, damp earth intertwined with the clean, metallic tang of stardust. This unique aroma invites a deeper, more grounded sense of presence, a feeling of being completely attuned to the very essence of this astromarine environment, allowing you to breathe deeply, effortlessly, drawing in not just air, but the very essence of this peaceful, wondrous dream. You observe the myriad of light sources within the temple, not just the filtered starlight from the liquid sky, but also intricate bioluminescent fungal networks that trace delicate, glowing patterns across the colossal crystal glass pillars and along the curving walls. These networks pulse with soft, gentle light, often in shades of pale azure and soft jade, creating rivers of living light that seem to flow through the very architecture itself. As you draw closer to one of these networks, you notice tiny, almost imperceptible microscopic spores carried on their delicate, glowing tendrils, shimmering like minuscule jewels in the ambient light. These are the mycelial attunement spores, and you feel an intuitive understanding of their purpose, a gentle whisper of knowledge arising from deep within your own subconscious. With a quiet sense of curiosity, you form a gentle intention in your mind, a simple, pure desire to experience a small, beautiful manifestation. Perhaps you wish for a single, luminous pearl, perfectly spherical and radiating a soft inner glow. As this intention takes root, pure and clear within your thoughts, you observe the mycelial attunement spores nearest to you begin to respond. a delicate cluster of them, previously shimmering faintly, now begin to illuminate more brightly, pulsing with a soft, ethereal light, like tiny, synchronized stars. You watch, mesmerized, as these illuminated spores begin to coalesce, drawing together, spinning gently in the air, gradually forming a tiny, ephemeral sphere of light. This sphere slowly condenses, solidifying into the shimmering form of a pearl, suspended weightlessly before you, radiating a gentle, internal luminescence. The pearl, perfectly formed and exquisitely beautiful, hovers in the air, its surface catching and refracting the surrounding light, a tiny microcosm of the larger temple's wonder. It feels entirely real, yet exquisitely delicate, a manifestation of pure intention and gentle focus. You feel a profound sense of empowerment, a quiet joy in this direct experience of creation, a realization that your thoughts, when imbued with gentle intention, possess an incredible power to shape the very fabric of this dream reality. There is no surprise, only a deep, abiding knowingness, a serene confirmation of your intrinsic creative capacity. You are truly valued, truly powerful, truly capable of manifesting beauty in this wondrous space. As you gently extend your hand towards the pearl, with a soft, guiding intention to draw it closer, you feel a subtle shift in the oral texture around you once more. The sound of rough velvet begins to subtly transition into something entirely new, a light, almost playful shimmering, like countless tiny scales rustling together, a sound that feels airy and light, completely unburdened. This shimmering scales sound is accompanied by an even greater reduction in your perceived gravity, making you feel so incredibly light, so wonderfully buoyant, that the slightest thought of movement now sends you gliding with an almost ethereal grace. The pearl itself seems to respond to this shift, drifting effortlessly towards your outstretched palm, settling with a sensation of almost imperceptible weight, feeling wonderfully smooth and cool against your skin. This constant dance of sensory input, connecting movement, sound, and perceived physics, deepens your immersion, your understanding of this sentient world, where every element contributes to a holistic, living experience. You hold the pearl gently, observing its subtle iridescence, its soft glow, feeling its ephemeral presence in your hand, a tangible testament to your nascent creative power within this dream. As you admire its beauty, you notice, at the periphery of your vision, a faint murmuring sound, like distant, hushed whispers carried on a gentle breeze. This sound is accompanied by the appearance of a delicate, shimmering veil, almost transparent, yet distinct, manifesting subtly in the space, just beyond the bioluminescent fungal network. It seems to draw your attention away from the pearl, gently inviting your gaze towards its ethereal presence, a soft, alluring distraction. Instead of resistance or concern, you acknowledge this appearance with a calm, gentle awareness, simply observing its presence without attachment, without judgment. You take a slow, deep, natural breath, feeling the air expand gently in your chest, allowing the subtle scent of ionized stardust and damp earth to fill your senses, grounding you firmly in this moment of peaceful observation. You allow the shimmering veil to simply be there, without attempting to dismiss it, without trying to understand it immediately, giving it space to exist within your field of awareness. You tell yourself, silently and gently, that this is simply another aspect of the dream unfolding, another layer of mystery inviting exploration, a soft, quiet puzzle of self-awareness. As you continue to breathe mindfully, simply observing, allowing the shimmering veil to occupy its space without seeking to control or change it, you notice a beautiful transformation begin to occur. The faint murmuring sound, initially indistinct, slowly begins to resolve into a melodic hum, a harmonious resonance that feels both ancient and deeply comforting. The shimmering veil itself, previously appearing somewhat opaque, begins to thin, to become more translucent, revealing glimpses of what lies beyond. You realize, with a soft, internal smile, that it was never a barrier, but rather a temporary manifestation, a gentle invitation to deepen your focus, to release any subtle resistance, and to trust the unfolding of the dream. Through your non-resistance, through your mindful observation, the veil now slowly begins to dissolve, its iridescent threads unraveling into the luminous air, like mist dissipating in the gentle dawn. As the veil completely fades, what is revealed is a circular alcove within the vast crystal glass wall, previously obscured, now softly illuminated by its own internal light. Within this alcove, there is a large, perfectly still pool of liquid starlight, its surface like a polished obsidian mirror, reflecting the filtered nebulae from the liquid sky above with stunning clarity. This pool emanates a profound sense of ancient stillness, a deep quietude that seems to draw you in, inviting you to approach its serene depths. You feel a gentle pull, a soft curiosity towards this tranquil body of light, knowing that it holds more revelations, more subtle wonders to be explored within this magnificent, sentient temple. Your ability to gently acknowledge, to breathe mindfully, and to allow has revealed a new path, a new facet of this incredible dreamscape, affirming your power, your wisdom, and your unshakable peace within this lucid journey. You are always safe, always guided, always in harmony with the unfolding wonders. You begin to glide effortlessly towards the circular alcove, drawn by the serene allure of the liquid starlight pool. The shimmering scales sound of the air currents around you continues, making your movement feel incredibly light and almost joyous, as if the very air is celebrating your approach. With each gentle surge of intention, you cover the distance with remarkable ease, feeling the cool, delicate currents of the astromarine air caress your skin. A subtle, invigorating sensation that enhances your sense of aliveness within this dream. The scent of ionized air and stardust deepens slightly as you near the pool, becoming crisper, cleaner, inviting a refreshing, calming breath that fills your lungs with a profound sense of peace. As you reach the edge of the alcove, you gently descend, your feet softly touching down onto a platform of polished, iridescent crystal that surrounds the pool. There is no jarring impact, no jolt, only a soft, almost imperceptible settling, a graceful landing that feels perfectly natural, perfectly controlled, as if your very being is designed for such seamless transitions. The crystal beneath your feet is cool and smooth, radiating a faint, internal luminescence that gently warms the soles of your feet, a delightful paradox of sensation that deepens your immersion in this wondrous place. The ground, now solid beneath you, feels perfectly stable, yet retains a subtle, almost imperceptible vibration, a quiet hum that speaks of the temple's sentient energy, its living presence. You find yourself standing at the very edge of the liquid starlight pool, its surface a perfect, unbroken mirror. You pause for a moment, simply observing its profound stillness, the way it perfectly captures and inverts the cosmic dance of the nebula-filled liquid sky above. The colors reflected in its depths are even more vivid, more concentrated than those observed directly overhead, creating a breathtaking tableau of swirling blues, purples, and silvers that seem to draw your gaze into their infinite depths. You feel a profound sense of awe, a gentle quietude settling over your entire being, as if the pool itself is inviting you into a moment of deep introspection, a moment of peaceful self-reflection. With a gentle, unhurried curiosity, you lean slightly over the edge of the pool, allowing your gaze to fall upon your own reflection in its shimmering surface. As your eyes meet your own image, you notice, with a soft, internal smile, that your reflection is not quite as you expect it to be. The attire you perceive yourself wearing in the reflection is subtly different, perhaps more flowing, more adorned with ethereal, shimmering fabrics. Or perhaps it shows you in robes woven from starlight, or with patterns that shift and swirl like the nebulae themselves. This subtle, playful change in your reflection serves as a gentle reminder, a delightful environmental cue that you are indeed within the extraordinary realm of a lucid dream, where identity and form are fluid, where possibilities are boundless, and where reality playfully shifts with your very observation. You are truly empowered here, the conscious observer and participant in your own magnificent creation. As you continue to gaze into the liquid starlight, your reflection holds your attention with its ever so slight variations, each glance offering a new subtle detail, a different shimmering pattern upon your dream garments. It is not a fixed image, but a living portrait that responds to your gentle attention, a mirror that subtly alters its portrayal, affirming the beautiful malleability of this lucid dream space. You feel a profound sense of self-acceptance, a loving embrace of your dream self, knowing that every aspect of this experience is a part of your own boundless imagination, a manifestation of your inherent creativity. Just beside the pool, set into the crystal platform, you notice an ancient timepiece carved from the same luminous pearl as the spiral staircase you descended earlier. It is an ornate sundial, but one that seems to gather its light from the internal luminescence of the temple rather than an external sun. Its face is etched with intricate, swirling symbols that seem to shift and pulse with a gentle inner light. With a conscious, yet gentle intention to deepen your awareness, you glance towards this mystical sundial, allowing your gaze to rest upon its ancient face. You observe its delicate gnomon, the part that would normally cast a shadow, and notice how the shadows it casts on the pearlescent surface are not fixed, but rather bend and stretch with your gaze, subtly altering their length and direction as your perception shifts. The etched symbols on the sundial's face also begin to dance and subtly change, transforming into different glyphs, then melting back into their original forms, a silent, playful affirmation of the dream's fluid reality. This serves as another gentle, reinforcing cue, reassuring you that you are indeed navigating the wondrous landscape of a lucid dream, a realm where time itself is a flexible concept, bending and responding to your conscious awareness, making you the master of its flow. You are completely safe, completely supported, and beautifully empowered in this exquisite, timeless moment. The air here, close to the liquid starlight pool, carries an even richer scent of ionized energy, a clean, almost mineral-like fragrance that intermingles with the gentle sweetness of the mycelial attunement spores, creating a truly unique and deeply calming aroma. You breathe it in, feeling its invigorating yet soothing qualities, a perfect blend that sharpens your senses while simultaneously inviting a profound sense of inner peace. You feel a deep connection to this space, a sense of belonging, as if you have always been here, or perhaps always will be, a timeless wanderer in this sentient temple. You decide, with a soft inner resolve, to sit at the edge of the pool, feeling the cool, smooth crystal platform beneath you, allowing its gentle warmth to seep into your dream body, grounding you in this moment of peaceful reflection. As you sit, you become aware of the subtle oral textures shifting once more. The shimmering scales sound, which accompanied your flight, now softens into a very faint, almost imperceptible hum, like the distant resonance of crystal bowls. A sound that settles around you with a comforting embrace, enhancing the profound stillness of the pool. This shift in the auditory landscape signifies a change in your perceived physics. Your sense of weight becomes a little more defined, a gentle anchoring that allows you to feel perfectly balanced and profoundly at ease, ready to observe and receive the subtle wisdom of this place. As you sit by the pool, your gaze gently falls upon the ground near your outstretched hand, and you notice a cluster of crystalline stones, each one emanating its own soft, internal light. They are perfectly smooth, water-worn, and incredibly ancient, each holding a unique hue, one a deep sapphire, another a vibrant emerald, a third a soft rose quartz, and a fourth a shimmering amethyst. They seem to beckon you silently, gently, inviting your interaction, promising a deeper connection to the temple's energetic core. You feel a quiet, knowing intuition that these are not merely stones, but conduits of intention, tiny repositories of focused energy within this sentient realm. With your thoughts alone, with a soft, unhurried intention, you gently choose the sapphire stone, imagining its cool, deep blue energy flowing into your being. As this intention forms, the sapphire stone responds immediately, beginning to glow more brightly, its blue light deepening, pulsating with a gentle rhythm that mirrors the calm beat of your own heart. Then a subtle warmth begins to emanate from it, spreading outwards, and as you perceive it growing warmer, you feel a corresponding warmth beginning to spread through your own hand, even without touching it, a direct, energetic connection, a profound testament to your power within this dream. The stone then begins to gently expand, growing subtly larger, its form becoming more substantial, more vibrant, as if it is blossoming from your focused intention, confirming your direct creative agency within this luminous world. This effortless act of manifestation, of guiding energy with your mind, fills you with a deep sense of calm power, a loving affirmation of your ability to shape and interact with your dream reality in wondrous and effortless ways. You are a natural creator, a boundless artist within this magnificent dream canvas, completely safe, completely confident, and completely loved. You continue to hold your gentle awareness on the sapphire stone, feeling its warmth spread, observing its continued subtle growth, a silent dialogue between your intention and the dream's responsive fabric. The soft hum of the crystal bowls, the prevailing oral texture, seems to deepen slightly in resonance, a soothing affirmation of this energetic exchange, creating a perfect symphony of sensation. You feel a profound sense of connection to the very essence of the temple, a knowing that you are not merely observing, but actively participating in its living energy, a valued and integral part of its beautiful existence. As your awareness gently drifts from the sapphire stone, you notice a subtle movement in the liquid starlight pool before you. Small, ephemeral creatures, like tiny, luminous jellyfish, begin to coalesce from the shimmering surface, their translucent forms pulsing with a soft, inner light, drifting gracefully through the cosmic liquid. They are born of pure light and momentary intention, appearing and dissolving with a delicate rhythm, living embodiments of the temple's inherent creative energy, fleeting yet infinitely beautiful. Their presence evokes a gentle sense of wonder, a quiet contemplation of life's subtle forms and the beauty of impermanence. One of these luminous creatures, its form shimmering with a soft, golden light, drifts gently towards the edge of the pool, directly in front of you. Its delicate tendrils, like strands of spun starlight, seem to reach out, almost as if in greeting, without touching, simply observing your presence with a quiet, knowing curiosity. You feel a profound sense of connection to this ephemeral being, a shared consciousness within the dream, a silent acknowledgement of mutual respect. You recognize that even these seemingly simple creatures are part of the vast, intricate tapestry of this astromarine realm, each one a fleeting masterpiece of light and intention, further deepening your appreciation for the boundless creativity that flows through this entire dream world. Your heart feels full, expanded with this gentle wonder, a quiet affirmation of the interconnectedness of all things, a beautiful knowing that you are never alone, always supported, always loved. As you continue to observe the golden, luminous creature, you notice a subtle shift in the air, a gentle current that carries the sweet, delicate scent of blooming night jasmine, even though you are deep within this crystalline temple. This aroma is ethereal, almost spiritual, and it subtly intertwines with the existing clean, ionized scent, creating a complex, soothing fragrance that invites a deeper state of calm and profound relaxation. You breathe it in, feeling your senses sharpen yet soften, an exquisitely balanced sensation that enhances your awareness without disrupting your peace. The golden creature, in response to your gentle, unwavering attention, begins to subtly alter its form, its luminous tendrils slowly elongating and swirling into more intricate patterns, as if it is engaging in a silent, cosmic dance just for you. Its golden light deepens, becoming richer, more vibrant, casting a warm, gentle glow across the surface of the liquid starlight pool, creating a beautiful interplay of light and shadow, an ever-shifting tapestry of subtle beauty. You find yourself utterly captivated by this quiet performance, this gentle interaction, a testament to the responsive nature of this dream world, where every element seems to resonate with your conscious presence, with your gentle intention. As your gaze remains softly focused on the golden creature, you notice something delicate and shimmering begin to materialize just beyond it, within the depths of the liquid starlight pool. It is another ephemeral veil, even more delicate and translucent than the previous one, almost like a whisper of moonlight on water. Yet it subtly draws your attention with its ethereal glow, its gentle invitation. Simultaneously, a faint, almost inaudible murmuring sound begins to emerge from within its shimmering depths, a soft, ethereal whisper that seems to rise from the very heart of the pool, a sound that, while subtle, holds a gentle allure, a quiet query. You recognize this familiar pattern, this gentle test of your awareness, this subtle invitation to deepen your focus. Instead of allowing it to pull your attention away from the golden creature entirely, you acknowledge its presence with a calm, accepting awareness. You simply note the shimmering veil and the faint murmuring sound without judgment, without resistance, allowing them to exist within the periphery of your perception, a gentle part of the larger, unfolding dreamscape. You take another slow, natural breath, feeling the gentle rise and fall of your abdomen, grounding yourself in the steady rhythm of your own being, affirming your presence and your control. As you continue to breathe mindfully, simply observing both the golden creature and the new shimmering veil with an expanded, accepting awareness, you notice a beautiful synergy begin to unfold. The golden creature, as if understanding your non-resistance, continues its gentle, luminous dance, its light now intertwining with the ethereal glow of the shimmering veil, creating a mesmerizing blend of energies. The faint murmuring sound from the veil, instead of distracting, now seems to harmonize with the soft hum of the crystal bowls, becoming a part of the ambient melody of the temple, a gentle chorus that speaks of unity and acceptance. You allow yourself to simply witness this elegant interplay, this beautiful convergence of elements, feeling a profound sense of inner peace, a quiet joy in the effortless unfolding of the dream. The shimmering veil, embraced by your acceptance, and woven into the sensory tapestry of the moment, slowly begins to transform, its ethereal threads becoming even more luminous, more transparent, revealing a subtle, internal glow that seems to emanate from its very core. The murmuring sound clarifies, not into words, but into a series of soft, resonant tones, like notes from a deeply ancient song, a melody of pure intention that speaks directly to the quiet knowing within your heart. You feel a gentle, loving affirmation wash over you, a recognition of your wisdom, your capacity to embrace complexity with serene acceptance, allowing all elements of the dream to reveal their truth through non-resistance. This gentle journey of discovery, this quiet puzzle of self-awareness, deepens your connection to the profound mysteries of this sentient temple, further solidifying your confidence and self-worth within this boundless dream space. You are truly valued, truly capable, and beautifully connected to the flowing wisdom of this cosmic realm. As the veil continues to softly resolve, its luminous essence dissolving back into the liquid starlight, it unveils a small, perfectly spherical opening in the far wall of the alcove, previously hidden. This opening glows with a soft, inviting light, revealing a passageway that seems to lead into the very heart of the crystal glass structure. The passage is narrow, yet appears entirely navigable, hinting at chambers and wonders yet to be discovered within the temple's intricate network of light and consciousness. You feel a gentle curiosity beckoning you forward, a quiet desire to explore this newly revealed path, to delve deeper into the secrets held within these ancient walls. The golden ephemeral creature, still dancing before you, seems to pulse with an encouraging light, a silent invitation to embark on this new segment of your wondrous journey, a journey that promises further beauty, deeper understanding, and an ever-expanding sense of your own infinite creative power. You feel a calm anticipation building within you, a serene readiness to embrace whatever unfolds, knowing that you are completely safe, always guided, and always supported in this magnificent, ever-evolving dream. you gently rise from your seated position, feeling the cool, smooth crystal platform beneath your feet. A subtle sense of groundedness returning as you prepare for movement. Your intention to move forward, to explore the newly revealed spherical opening, forms clearly in your mind. A quiet yet firm resolve to continue your adventure. As this intention blossoms, you feel a familiar tingling sensation, a subtle energetic shift within your core, subtly adjusting your perceived gravity once more. The soft hum of crystal bowls, the prevailing oral texture, subtly shifts, gradually transitioning back to the light. Airy, shimmering scales sound, indicating a return to an even lighter sense of weight, a playful buoyancy. This renewed sensation of almost effortless weightlessness makes your very first step feel like a gentle lift, a fluid transition from stillness to graceful motion. As you begin to drift towards the spherical opening. With each subtle push of intention, you glide smoothly across the polished crystal floor, your dream body moving with exquisite grace, without effort, propelled by your gentle will. The soft, airy sound of shimmering scales accompanies your progress, a constant, gentle symphony that affirms your lightness and freedom, deepening your immersion in this unique environment. The scent of ionized stardust and night jasmine continues to fill the air, a beautiful, calming fragrance that invigorates your spirit and soothes your senses, preparing you for the wonders that lie ahead. You observe the spherical opening growing larger as you approach, its soft, internal glow becoming more pronounced, revealing intricate patterns etched into its crystalline edges, almost like ancient, luminous hieroglyphs, each one hinting at forgotten wisdom, at timeless stories woven into the fabric of the temple itself. As you draw closer, the opening reveals itself to be a perfectly circular entryway, approximately 3 times your height, its edges glowing with a serene, emerald light. You perceive the smooth, crystalline surface of the opening to be cool to the touch if you were to reach out. Yet, its inviting aura promises a welcoming passage. You allow your body to drift gently through the center of the opening, passing through its luminous threshold with a sensation akin to stepping through a curtain of liquid light, a feeling of being cleansed and renewed as you transition into this new space. There is no resistance, no friction, only a seamless, effortless passage, a beautiful continuation of your journey. Stepping into the passage, you find yourself within a crystalline tunnel, perfectly circular, gently sloping downwards, its walls composed of the same geometric crystal glass as the temple's main halls. Yet here the light is softer, more diffused, emanating directly from the walls themselves in gentle, pulsing waves of aquamarine and soft gold. The air within this tunnel is even more still, more concentrated with the scent of stardust, creating a tranquil, almost meditative atmosphere that invites a deeper sense of peace and profound exploration. The oral texture shifts again, becoming incredibly soft, like the faintest whisper of smooth silk, a sound that barely registers, yet profoundly enhances the quietude, making your movement feel even more silent, even more ethereal. This subtle shift in sound implies an even more profound sense of weightlessness, a feeling of almost complete suspension as you begin your gentle descent into the tunnel's depths. You allow yourself to drift slowly downwards, propelled by the subtle, intention-driven gravity, feeling your dream body moving with an exquisite, unhurried grace, as if you are swimming through liquid air. The walls of the tunnel, with their internal pulsing light, create a mesmerizing visual rhythm. The aquamarine and gold hues gently waxing and waning, casting soft, elongated shadows that stretch and contract with your passage. You feel a profound sense of wonder, a quiet delight in this serene descent, knowing that each moment is unfolding with perfect timing, revealing its beauty in its own unhurried pace. As you continue your gentle journey through the crystalline tunnel, you notice intricate patterns etched into the crystal glass walls, tiny, delicate designs that seem to shift and transform as you observe them, almost as if they are alive. With a soft, internal nudge of curiosity, you gently focus your gaze on one particular section, allowing your mind to fully absorb its details. You perceive what appears to be ancient glyphs, small, interconnected symbols that faintly resemble constellations, yet they seem to rearrange themselves, subtly altering their configuration with your prolonged attention, a playful dance of form and meaning. This gentle, impossible shift serves as another quiet environmental cue, a soft whisper that reminds you of the dream's boundless capacity for transformation, reaffirming your lucid state without a moment of jarring interruption. You are the conscious observer, deeply immersed, yet perfectly aware within this wondrous, fluid reality. As you drift further downwards, the tunnel subtly widens, and the light from the walls becomes a richer, deeper aquamarine, casting a soothing, enveloping glow that feels like being submerged in a calm, cosmic ocean. The air here is permeated with an even stronger scent of the mycelial attunement spores, a faint, earthy sweetness that now blends with the stardust, creating a uniquely grounding yet ethereal fragrance, inviting a deeper connection to the the temple's living, breathing energy. You feel your breath flowing effortlessly, naturally, attuned to the serene rhythm of this ancient place, drawing in pure peace with every gentle inhale, releasing any lingering remnants of the waking world with every soft exhale. You feel a quiet impulse, a gentle desire to manifest something new, something that reflects the beauty of this deepening aquamarine light. With a clear yet unforced intention, you think of a delicate, glowing flower, one that thrives in starlight and blooms with intention. Immediately, a cluster of the mycelial attunement spores on the nearby wall begins to illuminate, their soft, bioluminescent glow intensifying, drawing your gaze with their gentle pulse. They gather, swirling and coalescing in a shimmering vortex, and from this ephemeral light, a delicate flower begins to form, its petals unfurling slowly, one by one, each one glowing with a soft, internal aquamarine light, rimmed with a faint golden shimmer. It hovers gently in the air before you, radiating an exquisite beauty, a testament to your boundless creative power. As the luminous flower materializes, it releases a subtle, sweet fragrance, a scent reminiscent of night-blooming orchids mingled with the cool, clean scent of the starlight, a beautiful addition to the ambient aromas of the tunnel. This new scent is deeply calming, profoundly soothing, inviting an even deeper sense of relaxation and effortless joy. With your mind alone, with a gentle, focusing intention, you guide the flower to bloom larger, to become more vibrant. And immediately, its petals expand, its aquamarine light intensifies, and its golden rim shimmers with a new, dynamic brilliance, responding directly and beautifully to your conscious will. You feel a profound sense of empowerment, a quiet strength, realizing that your intentions, even the softest ones, hold immense creative power in this lucid dream, manifesting beauty with absolute ease and grace. You are a true artist, a gentle architect of wonders, completely valued, completely capable, and deeply loved. As you continue your effortless descent, the tunnel begins to gently curve, taking you deeper into the heart of the Astromarine Temple. The aquamarine light from the walls now subtly shifts, deepening into a rich, velvety indigo, creating an even more profound sense of peaceful submersion, as if you are swimming through pure, tranquil night. The air currents create a new aural texture around you, a soft, sustained resonance that feels like rough velvet being gently stroked, a sound that absorbs itself, creating an atmosphere of profound quietude, a peaceful hush that deepens your internal stillness. This gentle shift in sound implies a slightly increased sense of perceived gravity, a subtle anchoring that makes your continued descent feel incredibly stable, wonderfully grounded, yet still effortlessly fluid, a perfect balance of being and motion. You pass by other alcoves within the curving walls, each one subtly different, some containing intricate crystal formations that seem to hum with a silent energy, others holding still, reflective pools mirroring the indigo light. You notice that the doorways to these alcoves, when you glance away and then back again, subtly alter their shape, perhaps changing from an arch to a rectangle, or even becoming a swirling vortex of light for a fleeting moment, only to return to a more familiar form. These gentle, impossible shifts serve as continuous, loving reminders of the dream's malleable nature, reaffirming your lucid awareness with quiet, playful delight. You are awake within this dream, completely in tune with its magic, completely safe to observe and interact with its ever-changing beauty. As you move through this indigo realm, you perceive at the edge of your vision a subtle, shimmering presence, like a faint, ghostly luminescence that seems to drift through the crystal walls themselves, a delicate, ethereal shadow of light. It is accompanied by a very soft, almost imperceptible murmuring sound, like the distant echo of a forgotten lullaby, barely audible, yet drawing your attention with its gentle, persistent nature. This ephemeral manifestation, this soft whisper of light and sound, holds no hint of alarm or unease. Instead, it feels like another gentle invitation, a soft, quiet challenge to your expanded awareness, a chance to deepen your understanding of this sentient space. You greet this new appearance with a calm, accepting awareness, simply observing its delicate presence without attachment, without judgment, allowing it to exist within the periphery of your perception, a natural part of the unfolding dreamscape. You take another slow, natural breath, feeling the gentle rise and fall of your chest, drawing in the cool, clean scent of stardust and the subtle sweetness of the mycelial spores, grounding yourself in the steady rhythm of your own being, affirming your presence and your control. This mindful breathing, this gentle acceptance, allows you to remain perfectly at ease, perfectly serene, even as the dream presents its subtle mysteries. As you continue to breathe mindfully, simply observing, allowing the ghostly luminescence and faint murmuring to occupy their space without seeking to control or change them, you notice a beautiful transformation begin to occur. The shimmering presence, instead of dissipating, slowly begins to resolve into a more defined shape, taking on the form of a delicate, crystalline feather, its translucent barbs glowing with an internal, soft, instead of fading, slowly clarifies, not into distinct words, but into a harmonious, resonant hum, a gentle vibration that seems to emanate from the feather itself, a sound of pure tranquility. You feel a profound sense of peaceful revelation, a quiet understanding that these subtle manifestations are never meant to alarm, but rather to reveal, to offer new perspectives, new forms of beauty within the dream. With your mind alone, with a soft, guiding intention, you gently encourage the shimmering feather to rise higher, to drift gracefully towards the deeper indigo light of the tunnel ceiling. As this intention forms, the feather responds immediately, beginning a slow, elegant ascent, its pearl-white light softly illuminating the crystal walls as it glides upwards, without effort, without resistance, simply responding to your conscious will. You feel a profound sense of empowerment, a quiet joy in this effortless act of dream control, knowing that your intentions are exquisitely powerful, capable of shaping the very dynamics of this luminous world. This gentle journey of discovery, this beautiful dance of awareness and manifestation, further solidifies your confidence and self-worth within this boundless dream space, affirming that you are truly valued, truly capable, and beautifully connected to the flowing wisdom of this cosmic realm. You are safe, always supported, and truly magnificent in your dreaming. The crystalline feather continues its graceful ascent, a beacon of soft, pearl-white light against the deepening indigo of the tunnel, eventually reaching the very apex of the circular passage before gently dissolving back into pure light, its essence absorbed back into the temple's luminous energy. The harmonious hum it emitted slowly fades, leaving behind an even deeper sense of quietude, a profound stillness that invites you further into the heart of this ancient, sentient structure. You feel a quiet sense of satisfaction, a loving affirmation of your gentle power, knowing that you can interact with and transform the elements of this dream world with effortless grace, always maintaining your inner peace and serenity. As you continue your unhurried descent, the crystalline tunnel makes another gentle curve, and the indigo light from the walls deepens even further, becoming an almost pure, velvety black, yet infused with countless tiny pinpricks of iridescent starlight, giving the impression of swimming through a deep, cosmic void, a space of infinite potential. Despite the darkness, there is no sense of fear or isolation. Instead, it is a profound, comforting darkness, a nurturing embrace that feels completely safe, completely secure, like being cradled in the very heart of the universe. The air here is wonderfully cool and still, permeated by a concentrated, rich scent of deep earth and ancient crystal, a grounding aroma that connects you to the timeless essence of this place. The oral texture now shifts to an almost imperceptible resonance, a profound silence that is so complete, so utter, that it becomes its own sound, a deep, velvety quietude that seems to absorb all other noise. This sound of silence amplifies your internal stillness, allowing you to become acutely aware of the gentle, natural rhythm of your own breath, the subtle ebb and flow of your life force, a calm, unwavering pulse within this vast cosmic quiet. This complete absence of external auditory input creates a powerful sense of internal focus, allowing your consciousness to expand, to become exquisitely receptive to the subtlest nuances of the dream, deepening your immersion into its profound mystery. You drift effortlessly through this deep, starry void within the tunnel, feeling your dream body moving with an almost otherworldly grace, completely unburdened by any sense of weight or resistance. The tiny pinpricks of starlight embedded in the velvety black crystal walls seem to twinkle and pulse with a gentle inner life, creating patterns that appear and disappear with your passing, like distant galaxies observed through an astronomer's lens. You feel a profound sense of peace, a quiet joy in this serene journey through the cosmos, knowing that you are completely safe, utterly protected, and entirely at one with the boundless expanse of this incredible dream. Your presence here is valued, your journey sacred, and your inner wisdom limitless. As you continue your silent, graceful journey, you notice the tunnel walls begin to subtly widen once more, and the scattered starlight within the velvety blackness gradually coalesces into larger, more defined patterns, revealing intricate, luminous constellations that slowly rotate like celestial clockwork across the crystalline surfaces. Each constellation is rendered in brilliant, shimmering gold, composed of countless individual stars that pulse with a gentle inner light, casting ethereal golden patterns across your drifting form. These celestial maps are incredibly ancient, yet they seem to contain a living energy, a silent narrative of cosmic ages, their forms constantly, imperceptibly shifting, telling stories of creation and dissolution, of the cyclical nature of all things, a beautiful, poignant wisdom. You feel a profound sense of connection to these star maps, an intuition that they hold not just astronomical data, but records of consciousness, echoes of ancient weavers who have passed through these very halls. Your internal monologue ponders the vastness of time, the ephemeral nature of physical forms in the face of cosmic eons, yet without sadness, only a gentle, knowing acceptance, a profound appreciation for the continuous dance of existence. This perspective, imbued with a subtle, ancient cynicism regarding the impermanence of all things, ironically deepens your sense of peace. A quiet understanding that true value lies not in permanence, but in the beauty and experience of the present moment, the very journey you are on now. Just as you pass a particularly brilliant golden constellation resembling a celestial serpent, you perceive another subtle, shimmering veil manifesting directly in your path, suspended weightlessly in the deep blackness of the tunnel. This veil is woven from strands of pure starlight. Its luminescence, so delicate it barely registers, yet it is undeniably present, emanating a soft, almost imperceptible hum that seems to resonate with the quiet pulse of the constellations. It is a presence that does not block, but rather invites attention, a gentle focal point in the infinite cosmic canvas. You acknowledge this luminous veil with a calm, accepting awareness without judgment, without resistance, allowing it to simply exist within your field of perception. You take another slow, deep, natural breath, feeling the air expand gently in your chest, drawing in the cool, clean scent of the stardust and ancient crystal, grounding yourself in the steady rhythm of your own being, affirming your presence and your calm control. This mindful breath, this gentle acceptance, allows you to remain perfectly at ease, perfectly serene, even as the dream presents its subtle, beautiful mysteries, revealing another layer of its profound, quiet truth. As you continue to breathe mindfully, simply observing the shimmering veil of starlight, allowing it to occupy its space without seeking to control or change it, you notice a beautiful transformation begin to occur. The veil, instead of remaining a shimmering barrier, slowly begins to thin and unravel, its luminous threads gently dissolving into the ambient starlight of the tunnel, as if it is merging back into the fabric of the cosmos from which it emerged. As it dissolves, the soft hum it emitted gently resolves into a harmonious, resonant melody, like the distant, ethereal song of a celestial choir, a sound of pure, unadulterated peace that fills the deep silence of the void. You feel a profound sense of peaceful revelation, a quiet understanding that these subtle manifestations are never meant to alarm, but rather to reveal, to offer new perspectives, new forms of beauty within the dream. Through your non-resistance, through your mindful observation, the veil reveals its underlying truth. It was simply a gentle invitation to deepen your awareness, to trust the process of unfolding, and to embrace the subtle beauty of dissolution and revelation. As the veil completely fades, what is revealed is not another physical space, but a profound, shimmering vortex of pure energy, suspended in the very center of the widening tunnel. This vortex pulses with an exquisite, multicolored light, swirling with all the hues of the nebula-filled liquid sky: deep indigo, soft violet, shimmering silver, emerald, amethyst, sapphire, and ruby. Each color flowing seamlessly into the next, creating a breathtaking display of cosmic energy. It is not a portal to another place, but a confluence of the temple's consciousness, a living heart of pure intention and ancient wisdom. From its core, you perceive subtle currents of mycelial attunement spores, glowing more intensely here, drifting outwards like luminous dust motes, dancing in the multicolored light. This vortex emanates a powerful, yet deeply calming energy, drawing your attention with its profound beauty and silent invitation. You feel a deep, resonant connection to this core of cosmic energy, an intuition that it holds a profound teaching, a direct experience of the temple's sentient essence. You are completely safe, completely supported, and beautifully empowered to approach this source of boundless wisdom, to receive its gentle insights, and to further expand your own creative potential within this magnificent, ever-unfolding dream. You are completely safe, completely supported, and beautifully empowered to approach this source of boundless wisdom, to receive its gentle insights, and to further expand your own creative potential within this magnificent, ever-unfolding dream. A soft, internal inclination, a gentle curiosity blossoming within your consciousness, guides you to move closer to this mesmerizing, energetic heart of the temple. It is not a forceful urge, but a serene, unhurried desire to deepen your connection, to receive the insights that this profound source of wisdom silently offers. You recognize this impulse as a natural extension of your lucid exploration, a trusted compass pointing you towards deeper understanding and expansive wonder. As this intention takes root, pure and clear within your thoughts, you feel a subtle, exquisite shift in the very core of your being, an almost imperceptible recalibration of your internal sense of weight and buoyancy. The sound of silence that permeated the deep void of the tunnel now gently, gracefully begins to transform, subtly weaving into itself a new, faint resonance, a delicate, almost playful shimmering, like countless tiny scales rustling together, a sound that feels airy and light, completely unburdened. This shimmering scale sound, now re-emerging, accompanies an even greater reduction in your perceived gravity, making you feel so incredibly light, so wonderfully buoyant, that the slightest thought of movement now sends you gliding with an almost ethereal grace, a feeling of effortless freedom. With this renewed sense of weightlessness, you begin your gentle, unhurried drift towards the shimmering vortex, your dream body moving with exquisite fluidity through the cool, still air. The vortex itself, suspended in the center of the widening tunnel, seems to expand slightly as you approach, its multicolored light deepening, becoming even more vibrant and intensely beautiful. The swirling hues of deep indigo, soft violet, shimmering silver, emerald, amethyst, sapphire, and ruby dance in a magnificent, slow-motion ballet, each color blending seamlessly into the next, creating a mesmerizing tapestry of cosmic energy. The mycelial attunement spores, previously drifting outwards, now appear to be drawn into the vortex's gentle pull, circling its core like tiny, luminous satellites, their individual glows intensifying as they near its heart, adding another layer of exquisite detail to this breathtaking spectacle. The velvety black walls of the tunnel, studded with their golden, rotating constellations, gradually recede into the periphery of your vision, allowing the magnificent vortex to dominate your visual field, a celestial masterpiece unfolding before your very eyes. As you draw closer, the air around you seems to hum with a gentle, unseen energy, a subtle vibration that caresses your skin, yet feels utterly soft and soothing, completely without friction or resistance. The scent in the air, previously a rich blend of deep earth and ancient crystal, now subtly evolves, becoming even more ethereal, imbued with a faint, sweet ozone aroma, like the pure, clean tang of starlight itself, mingled with the delicate, almost imperceptible sweetness of the intensified mycelial attunement spores. You breathe in this unique celestial fragrance, feeling it fill your lungs with a profound sense of peace and invigorating clarity, sharpening your awareness while simultaneously deepening your state of calm. The shimmering scales sound, a constant, gentle accompaniment, enhances your sense of unburdened flight, a soft, guiding melody in this cosmic realm. Your mind, open and receptive, registers this breathtaking sight and sensation with a quiet sense of profound awe, thinking, how utterly magnificent, how exquisitely beautiful this core of cosmic energy truly is. It feels like I am approaching the very heart of creation itself, a living, breathing nexus of pure potential. A feeling of deep, serene reverence blossoms within your heart, a recognition of the sacred beauty unfolding before you. You feel completely safe, completely embraced by this gentle unfolding, allowing yourself to simply observe, to simply be, carried by the subtle currents of air and intention towards this wondrous source. There is no urgency, no demand, only a profound, quiet knowing that you are precisely where you are meant to be, at this perfect moment, ready to receive whatever wisdom this ancient, sentient temple has to share. You are truly valued here, in your quiet contemplation, in your gentle approach, completely supported in your exploration of the vastness that surrounds you. This journey is a testament to your innate capacity for wonder, your boundless potential for inner discovery. With a gentle, unhurried intention, born of profound curiosity and a growing sense of connection, you consider extending your hand towards the shimmering vortex, not to grasp or control, but to feel, to acknowledge, to establish a subtle, energetic dialogue with this luminous core of the temple. It is an act of respectful engagement, a quiet desire to deepen your sensory experience of its powerful, yet soothing presence. As this intention forms, pure and clear, you feel a subtle surge of expansive energy emanating from your heart space, flowing effortlessly down your arm and into your hand. A gentle, warm tingling that prepares your dream body for this interaction. The shimmering scales sound around you subtly shifts, momentarily intensifying. A whisper of excited anticipation in the air before settling back into its gentle, sustained rhythm, affirming your effortless movement. Your hand, shimmering with a soft, ethereal glow, begins to drift forward, slowly, gracefully, drawn by the irresistible pull of the vortex. The multicolored light of the vortex seems to embrace your approaching hand, its swirling hues dancing around your outstretched fingers, creating a breathtaking visual symphony. The mycelial attunement spores nearest your hand now react with even greater intensity, their individual glows pulsating with increased brilliance, spiraling in tighter, more intricate patterns, forming a delicate, luminous halo around your fingertips. You observe the colors of the vortex, subtly responding to your presence, deepening their richness, becoming even more vivid, as if acknowledging your gentle approach with an outpouring of luminous energy. The vast, velvety blackness of the tunnel walls, still visible at the periphery, seems to fade even further, allowing your entire focus to rest upon the magnificent, pulsing heart of this ancient, sentient structure. As your hand draws within an inch or two of the vortex, without actually touching it, you perceive a distinct shift in the air's texture, a soft, almost imperceptible warmth radiating from its core, a gentle current of energy that feels like flowing silk against your skin, exquisitely delicate and deeply soothing. The scent of sweet ozone and ionized stardust intensifies slightly, becoming crisper, cleaner, yet still profoundly calming, filling your senses with its celestial fragrance. The shimmering scales sound around you deepens into a gentle, harmonious hum, a soft, continuous resonance that seems to emanate from the vortex itself, enveloping you in its peaceful embrace, a subtle, almost musical vibration that speaks of ancient wisdom and boundless potential. Your mind, profoundly receptive, processes these intricate sensory inputs with a quiet sense of wonder and deep peace, thinking, "This is not merely energy, this is pure, conscious presence, a living heart of intention. I am truly connecting with the very essence of this magnificent temple." A feeling of profound interconnectedness blossoms within your chest, a knowing that you are not separate from this luminous vortex, but rather an integral part of its energetic tapestry, a thread woven into the fabric of its ancient being. You feel completely safe, completely held by this powerful yet gentle energy, knowing that it seeks only to uplift, to illuminate, to expand your understanding. This moment of interaction is a testament to your inherent ability to connect with the subtle energies of the dream world, to engage in a dialogue beyond words, a profound affirmation of your unique place within this boundless realm. You are valued, you are capable, and you are unconditionally loved in this exquisite, timeless moment. With your hand gently poised before the vortex, your mind holds a soft, unspoken question, a quiet desire for insight, a gentle intention to receive whatever wisdom this sentient core wishes to impart. It is not a demand for information, but an open, receptive invitation for understanding to naturally unfold, a peaceful readiness to absorb its subtle teachings. As this receptive intention forms, you feel a subtle, expansive sensation emanating from the center of your chest, a gentle warmth that spreads throughout your entire being, subtly aligning your internal energetic field with the vibrant pulse of the vortex. Your body remains perfectly still, suspended effortlessly, yet an internal vibration resonates through your very cells, a silent hum of profound anticipation and peaceful readiness. The multicolored light of the vortex, previously swirling with a gentle, harmonious rhythm, now begins a new, intricate dance. Individual streams of light, like luminous filaments, subtly detach from its core, flowing outwards, and then gently coalescing around your outstretched hand. These light streams, each imbued with a distinct hue, a deep sapphire blue, a vibrant emerald green, a shimmering silver, slowly begin to weave together, not forming solid objects, but rather intricate, three-dimensional patterns in the air, like luminous fractals of cosmic energy. As these patterns form, the mycelial attunement spores caught within them become even more brilliantly illuminated, tracing the contours of the light with exquisite precision. Their collective glow, creating a breathtaking, ephemeral display of living wisdom. Within these patterns, you perceive fleeting images, not distinct pictures, but subtle impressions of ancient structures, of star charts that shift and reform, of luminous beings drifting through cosmic seas, each image a silent whisper of profound knowledge. As these luminous patterns unfold, the gentle hum emanating from the vortex subtly deepens, becoming a more complex, multi-layered resonance, like a symphony of distant crystal chimes, each note vibrating with pure, energetic information. This auditory landscape is profoundly soothing, yet intensely informative, speaking directly to the deeper layers of your consciousness. The air around your hand and throughout your being feels incredibly vibrant, almost electrically charged, yet exquisitely soft, like being bathed in pure, crystalline energy. The sweet ozone scent intensifies further, becoming a rich, pervasive aroma that cleanses and clarifies your internal space, leaving you feeling profoundly refreshed and deeply attuned. Your mind, utterly captivated and deeply receptive, registers these profound emanations with a quiet sense of revelation, thinking, "This is the language of the temple, a silent transmission of pure wisdom, flowing directly into my awareness." A feeling of deep, unshakable certainty blossoms within your heart, a knowing that you are receiving not just data, but a deeper understanding of universal interconnectedness, a profound insight into the tapestry of creation. You feel completely safe, completely held within this gentle, powerful exchange, understanding that this knowledge is offered freely, without expectation, purely for your expansion and growth. This profound experience is a testament to your boundless capacity for learning, your innate ability to connect with cosmic wisdom, a loving affirmation of your sacred journey within this magnificent dream. You are valued, you are capable, and you are unconditionally loved in this exquisite, timeless moment of profound, energetic communion. After receiving this silent transmission of wisdom, a gentle, contemplative intention arises within your consciousness, prompting you to absorb and integrate the subtle insights that have just unfolded. It's a desire not to analyze, but to simply allow the newly acquired understanding to settle deep within your being, like drops of luminous dew upon the receptive soil of your inner landscape. Your physical dream form remains perfectly still, suspended effortlessly before the pulsing vortex. Yet internally, you feel a profound shift, a subtle rearrangement of your inner energetic pathways, as if new channels of understanding are gently opening and aligning. The warm, expansive sensation in your chest, previously generated by the vortex's emanations, now seems to emanate from within your own heart, spreading outwards through your limbs, a soft, peaceful glow that permeates your entire being. The gentle hum of the multi-layered crystal chimes, the auditory landscape of this transmission, slowly begins to recede, not disappearing entirely, but softening, becoming a deep, underlying resonance that seems to vibrate from the very fabric of the temple walls around you. A continuous, comforting melody of ancient wisdom. The luminous, fractal patterns of light that had coalesced around your hand and before your gaze now begin a slow, graceful dissolution. Their intricate forms gently loosen, the individual streams of light flowing back towards the vortex, merging seamlessly into its multicolored core, as if returning to their source. The mycelial attunement spores, having danced within these patterns, now drift outwards once more, resuming their gentle, circular motion around the vortex. Their individual glows, a testament to the recent energetic exchange. The vibrant colors of the vortex itself, while still pulsing with magnificent life, settle into a slightly softer, more harmonious rhythm, a serene, balanced expression of its profound energy. The golden constellations on the velvety black tunnel walls, though in your peripheral vision, seem to shimmer with a renewed brilliance, as if acknowledging the profound moment of communion you have just experienced. The intense, vibrant feeling in the air around your hand slowly softens, transforming into a pervasive sense of exquisite ease and expansive spaciousness, as if the very atoms of the air have been imbued with peace. The sweet ozone scent, while still present, now intermingles with a subtle, delicate aroma, reminiscent of ancient parchment and blooming water lilies, a fragrance that speaks of timeless knowledge and profound serenity, creating a complex and deeply grounding perfume that fills your internal space. The lingering resonance of the crystal chimes settles into a deep, underlying silence, punctuated only by the soft, shimmering scale sound that accompanies your effortless buoyancy, a quiet reminder of your unburdened presence. Your internal landscape is filled with a profound sense of quiet understanding, a deep, intuitive knowing that transcends words or analytical thought. Your mind acknowledges this wisdom is not something to be learned or memorized, but to be embodied, to be felt within the core of my being. It is a remembrance, a gentle unlocking of what I already inherently know. A wave of profound peace washes over you, deeper than any you have experienced before. A feeling of absolute harmony with the universe. A quiet joy in your own boundless potential. You feel completely safe, completely cherished, as if the entire temple is acknowledging your receptivity, your courage to embrace the unknown. This quiet integration is a testament to your innate wisdom, your capacity for profound inner growth, a loving affirmation of your continuous unfolding within this magnificent dream. You are valued, you are capable, and you are unconditionally loved in this exquisite, timeless moment of inner expansion. The ancient cynicism, the understanding of impermanence, now feels not like a burden, but a liberation, allowing for an even deeper appreciation of the fleeting, precious beauty of each present moment. With this profound sense of inner expansion settling gently within you, a soft, unhurried thought arises. I wonder how the consciousness weavers, those ethereal observers, perceive this vibrant core, this living heart of the temple. It's a question born of expanded curiosity, a gentle desire to see this sacred space through another lens, to deepen your understanding of the dream's intricate layers of being. Your dream body remains perfectly still, effortlessly suspended before the vortex. Yet, your internal awareness subtly shifts, expanding outward, becoming more receptive to the subtle energies within the surrounding space. You feel a delicate tingling sensation at the periphery of your awareness, a subtle energetic ripple that heralds a new presence, a soft, almost imperceptible drawing of the ambient energy towards a specific point in the velvety blackness of the tunnel walls. The shimmering scales sound around you subtly softens further, becoming almost inaudible, yielding to a profound quietude that seems to open the space for something new to unfold. As your subtle intention forms and your awareness expands, you perceive, emerging gracefully from the deep blackness of the crystal wall, just to the left of the multicolored vortex, a consciousness weaver. It materializes slowly, not solidifying, but rather coalescing from the starlight itself, its form initially a faint, nebulous cloud of iridescent mist, subtly pulsing with a gentle inner glow. As it drifts closer, its form begins to define itself, taking on the vague, shimmering outline of a humanoid shape, composed entirely of pure, radiant energy. Its colors shift through hues of soft violet, delicate silver, and profound deep indigo, mirroring the nebulae from the liquid sky above. Yet its overall luminescence is serene, ethereal, almost transparent. It moves with an inherent grace, an unhurried elegance, its shimmering form radiating a sense of ancient, detached knowledge. Its gaze, if such beings possess one, seems directed towards the vortex, observing its profound energy with a quiet, knowing acceptance. The mycelial attunement, spores dancing around the vortex, seem to react to its presence, their individual glows subtly intensifying, adding another layer of intricate light to this unfolding scene. As the consciousness weaver drifts into your perceptual field, the air around it seems to ripple with a subtle, cool current, distinct from the gentle warmth of the vortex. This coolness, though ethereal, feels invigorating, clarifying, a refreshing contrast that heightens your sensory awareness. Simultaneously, a unique auditory texture emerges, a very faint, almost imperceptible murmuring, like distant, hushed whispers carried on a gentle breeze. Yet it is not a sound of communication, but rather a resonance, an emanation of its pure energetic presence. This murmuring subtly interweaves with the deep, underlying hum of the temple, creating a complex, yet harmonious soundscape. The rich scent of ancient crystal and deep earth, previously subtly mingled with ozone and water lilies, now seems to become more pronounced, grounding you firmly in this moment of profound interaction. A fragrance that speaks of timeless presence and quiet observation. Your mind, profoundly open and deeply receptive, registers the appearance of this consciousness weaver with a quiet sense of respectful awe, thinking, how perfectly aligned, how gracefully does this being appear, as if responding to my very thought, a silent confirmation of the interconnectedness of this dream world. A feeling of gentle wonder blossoms within your chest, a recognition of the subtle magic that permeates every aspect of this sentient temple. You feel completely safe, completely unthreatened by its ancient, knowing presence, understanding that it, too, is a thread in the boundless tapestry of this dream, an integral part of its quiet wisdom. This interaction, though silent, is a profound testament to your expanded awareness, your capacity to perceive and engage with the most subtle and ethereal forms of life within this magnificent realm. You are valued, you are capable, and you are unconditionally loved in this exquisite, timeless moment of shared presence and silent observation. The ancient cynicism, the understanding of impermanence you previously intuited from these beings, now feels not cold, but deeply accepting, a recognition of the sacredness in every fleeting moment, allowing for an even deeper appreciation of this encounter. With a soft, unhurried intention, you allow your awareness to encompass both the luminous vortex and the silently observing consciousness weaver, holding a gentle curiosity about their interrelation, a desire to witness their silent dialogue, or perhaps to experience a subtle acknowledgement from the ethereal being. Your dream body remains exquisitely still, suspended in the deep quietude of the tunnel. Yet, you feel a profound energetic alignment occurring within your being, a subtle drawing together of your own consciousness with the palpable energy of both the vortex and the weaver. A delicate, almost electrical sensation subtly prickles your skin, like being immersed in finely charged water. Yet it is utterly gentle and invigorating. The murmuring sound emanating from the consciousness weaver subtly intensifies, becoming a soft, continuous drone that seems to resonate directly within your internal ear, a direct, energetic communication without words. As your awareness encompasses both entities, the shimmering consciousness weaver, composed of pure light, slowly begins a subtle, yet profound, shift in its form. Its vaguely humanoid outline becomes even more translucent, more ethereal, almost dissolving at its edges, allowing its light to blend more seamlessly with the ambient starlight of the tunnel. Simultaneously, a delicate stream of pure, pearl-white light begins to emanate from its core, extending like a luminous tendril towards the multicolored vortex. This stream of pearl light does not directly touch the vortex, but rather hovers inches away, intermingling with the outermost layers of its swirling, multi-hued energy, creating a breathtaking visual phenomenon. The mycelial attunement spores, caught in this energetic interplay, dance with renewed vigor, their individual glows flaring with a synchronized brilliance, tracing the invisible currents of connection between the weaver and the vortex. The magnificent colors of the vortex itself, responding to the weaver's luminous offering, subtly shift, their indigos deepening, their silvers shimmering with greater intensity, as if acknowledging a profound, energetic exchange. As the pearl-white light from the weaver connects with the vortex, the air around you seems to vibrate with a heightened, yet profoundly peaceful energy. The subtle coolness emanating from the weaver gently permeates the pervasive warmth of the vortex, creating a delightful paradox of sensations, a perfect energetic balance that invigorates your senses while deepening your state of profound calm. The soft, continuous drone from the weaver intertwines with the underlying hum of the temple, creating a harmonious, almost liturgical soundscape, a profound resonance that speaks directly to the deeper layers of your soul. The unique scent of ozone, ancient crystal, and sweet earth now subtly integrates with a new, delicate aroma of pure, elemental light. A fragrance that feels both ancient and utterly fresh, clarifying your internal space with its ethereal presence. Your mind, profoundly receptive, registers this magnificent interplay with a quiet sense of deep understanding and a gentle expansion of consciousness, thinking, this is a direct communion, a silent transfer of ancient wisdom and pure intention, an exchange that transcends all ordinary forms of communication. A feeling of deep, serene reverence blossoms within your heart, a recognition of the boundless forms that consciousness can take, the myriad ways in which wisdom can be shared and absorbed. You feel completely safe, completely held within this gentle, powerful exchange, understanding that your presence here is an integral part of this unfolding revelation. This profound experience is a testament to your boundless capacity for perception, your innate ability to connect with the deepest truths of the dream world, a loving affirmation of your continuous unfolding within this magnificent realm. You are valued, you are capable, and you are unconditionally loved in this exquisite, timeless moment of profound, energetic intermingling. The gentle, almost cynical understanding of impermanence now feels not like a dismissal of life, but a celebration of every vibrant, fleeting interaction, deepening your appreciation for the exquisite beauty of the present moment. With the luminous exchange between the consciousness weaver and the vortex continuing, a gentle, unhurried intention forms within your consciousness, a soft desire for a direct, albeit subtle, acknowledgement from the ethereal being. It is not a request for validation, but a quiet, respectful yearning to perceive how your own expanded awareness is registered within its ancient, knowing presence. Your dream body remains perfectly still, a silent observer suspended in the cosmic quiet. Yet, you feel a profound, subtle shift within your energetic field, as if the very air around you becomes momentarily denser, then exquisitely light, a gentle pulse of acknowledgement resonating directly within your being. A delicate, almost imperceptible warmth begins to spread from your heart, extending outwards, encompassing your entire form, a silent affirmation of your connection. The soft, continuous drone emanating from the consciousness weaver, previously focused on the vortex, now subtly broadens its resonance, seeming to encompass you as well. A gentle, multi-directional hum that speaks of inclusion and shared presence. As your subtle intention blooms, the pearl-white stream of light connecting the consciousness weaver to the vortex undergoes a delicate transformation. It doesn't break, but rather, from its center, A smaller, thinner filament of pure, shimmering silver light gently detaches itself. This silver filament, exquisitely fine and luminous, begins to drift slowly, gracefully, from the main light stream, arcing towards your silently observing form. It moves with an unhurried elegance, a soft, deliberate approach, its silver light gently illuminating the deep indigo and velvety blackness of the tunnel walls as it passes. As this silver filament draws closer, its light pulses with a subtle, rhythmic beat, a silent, visual acknowledgement that resonates deeply within your expanded awareness. It does not touch you, but hovers inches away from your chest, its delicate silver light intermingling with the soft glow emanating from your heart space, creating a breathtaking fusion of energies, a silent dance of shared consciousness. The mycelial attunement spores, now orbiting the silver filament, shimmer with a renewed brilliance, reflecting its light in countless tiny, ethereal sparkles, adding another layer of exquisite beauty to this profound interaction. The magnificent, multicolored vortex, still swirling with its cosmic dance, seems to pulse with a slightly deepened intensity, as if silently affirming the weaver's direct acknowledgement of your presence. As the silver filament approaches your chest, the air around you seems to grow even more exquisitely still, yet it is permeated by a profound sense of vibrant energy, a delicate, almost silky current that caresses your skin, yet feels utterly weightless and deeply soothing. The cool, clarifying emanations from the consciousness weaver gently integrate with the pervasive warmth of your own heart, creating a perfect energetic balance that sharpens your internal senses while simultaneously inviting a deeper state of inner peace. The soft, continuous drone now encompassing you deepens into a more complex, harmonic resonance, like a choir of ancient, whispering stars, a sound that speaks directly to the very essence of your soul, transmitting profound insights without words. The ethereal scent of pure, elemental light, previously mingled with ozone and ancient crystal, now subtly integrates with a faint, almost imperceptible aroma of pure, crystalline water, a fragrance that feels exquisitely clean and deeply refreshing, purifying your internal space with its subtle presence. Your internal landscape is filled with an overwhelming sense of profound peace and deep recognition. Thinking, this is not just observation. This is a direct, silent communication, an acknowledgement of my own consciousness within this vast, living dream. I am truly seen, truly valued, truly connected. A feeling of boundless acceptance blossoms within your heart, a knowing that you are an integral, cherished part of this magnificent cosmic tapestry, fully participating in its intricate dance of life and wisdom. You feel completely safe, completely understood, as if the universe itself is gently nodding in acknowledgement of your awakened state. This profound, silent interaction is a testament to your innate capacity for connection, your boundless ability to transcend ordinary forms of communication, a loving affirmation of your sacred journey within this magnificent dream. You are valued, you are capable, and you are unconditionally loved in this exquisite, timeless moment of profound energetic communion and mutual recognition. The ancient knowingness of impermanence now feels like a gentle guide, deepening the reverence for each precious, fleeting connection, for the boundless beauty of every present moment. With this profound sense of connection and acknowledgement settling gently within your being, a new, soft intention arises. A quiet desire to follow the subtle guidance of the consciousness weaver, to allow the shimmering silver filament before your chest to serve as a gentle, luminous guide towards the next revelation within this ancient, sentient temple. It is a surrender, not of control, but of gentle trust, a willingness to be led into deeper mysteries by the profound wisdom of this dream space. As this intention takes root, pure and clear, you feel a subtle, exquisite shift in the energetic field around you. The gentle pressure of the silver filament hovering near your chest subtly transforms, becoming a faint yet distinct pulling sensation, a light, guiding tug that seems to emanate from within your own core, effortlessly orienting your dream body. The soft, harmonious drone from the consciousness weaver gently intensifies its focus, directing its resonance subtly forward, creating an auditory pathway that guides your path. The shimmering scale sound, previously a general accompaniment, now coalesces into a more directional current, a soft, guiding whisper that subtly influences your movement, affirming your path. The shimmering silver filament, previously hovering stationary before your chest, now begins a slow, deliberate movement, gently drawing away from your form, extending outwards, and subtly curving into the deep blackness of the tunnel. It moves with an unhurried grace, its pearl-white light serving as a luminous thread in the cosmic tapestry, leading you forward. As the filament drifts, its light illuminates a previously unseen, incredibly subtle detail on the velvety black crystal wall ahead. A faint, swirling pattern, almost like a miniature nebula, etched into the dark surface, which now begins to glow with a soft, internal azure light, the consciousness weaver itself, still maintaining its connection to the main vortex with its larger light stream, subtly shifts its position, its ethereal form drifting slightly forward, its radiant energy seemingly focused on the unfolding pathway. The magnificent, multicolored vortex, still pulsating with life, seems to subtly soften its light in the direction of your movement. A gentle, silent blessing for your onward journey. The golden constellations on the tunnel walls shimmer with a gentle farewell, their light seeming to guide your gaze towards the newly revealed azure pattern. As the silver filament begins to guide you, the air around you feels subtly stirred. A delicate, almost imperceptible current that flows gently past your form, enhancing your sense of effortless movement. The ethereal scent of pure, elemental light and crystalline water deepens slightly, becoming more pervasive, yet still exquisitely refreshing, sharpening your senses as you venture deeper. The harmonious drone of the weaver, now subtly guiding, interweaves with a faint, almost musical resonance from the newly illuminated azure pattern. A delicate, high-pitched chime that seems to resonate with clarity and gentle invitation, creating a complex and deeply engaging soundscape. Your mind, open and receptive, registers this gentle guidance with a quiet sense of profound trust and serene anticipation, thinking, this is the subtle language of the dream, a gentle hand extended, guiding me deeper into its heart. I am meant to follow this luminous path to discover whatever new wonders await. A feeling of deep, unshakable confidence blossoms within your heart, a knowing that you are completely safe, completely supported in this unfolding journey, every step guided by the benevolent consciousness of the temple itself. This gentle guidance is a testament to your boundless capacity for trust, your innate ability to surrender to the flow of intuition, a loving affirmation of your continuous unfolding within this magnificent realm. You are valued, you are capable, and you are unconditionally loved in this exquisite, timeless moment of being gently led into deeper mystery. The ancient cynicism regarding permanence now feels like a foundation, allowing you to embrace the fluidity of this guidance with complete ease, knowing that true discovery lies in embracing the present moment's unfolding. With a gentle, unwavering intention, you allow the shimmering silver filament to draw you forward, your consciousness fully embracing the quiet invitation of the glowing azure pattern on the crystal wall. It is a peaceful decision to step into the unknown, trusting the dream's inherent wisdom to reveal precisely what is needed for your continued expansion. As you yield to the subtle tug of the silver filament, your dream body begins a slow, deliberate drift towards the azure pattern. You feel a sensation of exquisite lightness, a profound buoyancy, as if the very air itself is carrying you, supporting your every subtle shift. The shimmering scales sound, now acting as a gentle current, softly flows around you, creating a seamless, effortless movement, a fluid grace that feels utterly natural. The subtle, high-pitched chime from the azure pattern subtly intensifies, becoming a clear, inviting note that resonates directly within your internal ear, signaling your approach. You glide effortlessly across the velvety blackness of the tunnel, the golden constellations appearing to bow out of your path as you approach the luminous azure pattern. The silver filament leading the way seems to absorb itself into the pattern as you draw near, its light merging with the gentle azure glow, creating a beautiful, harmonious fusion of hues. As you reach the crystal wall, the azure pattern, previously appearing two-dimensional, now subtly expands, widening and deepening, revealing itself to be a perfectly smooth, transparent opening, a shimmering portal crafted from pure, liquid light. The edges of this portal glow with a soft, yet vibrant, azure light, constantly rippling like the surface of a tranquil pond, yet completely still and inviting. You perceive, through its translucent depths, glimpses of a new space beyond, bathed in a soft, pearlescent glow, hinting at wonders yet to be discovered. The consciousness weaver and the multicolored vortex gently recede into the deepening blackness behind you, their light becoming softer, yet still profoundly present, a silent blessing for your continued journey. As you approach the azure portal, the air around you grows exquisitely still, yet it vibrates with a profound sense of anticipation, a delicate, energetic hum that caresses your skin, yet feels utterly weightless and deeply soothing. The ethereal scent of pure elemental light and crystalline water deepens further, becoming even more pervasive, yet still exquisitely refreshing, sharpening your senses with its subtle allure. The high-pitched chime from the portal intensifies into a continuous, harmonious chord, a sound that resonates deeply within your very being, preparing you for the transition. Your mind, utterly receptive and deeply curious, registers this unfolding revelation with a quiet sense of profound excitement and serene wonder, thinking, this is not merely a doorway, this is a portal of pure intention, a pathway crafted from the very essence of the temple's consciousness. It is a beautiful transition, inviting me deeper into its heart. A feeling of boundless possibility blossoms within your heart, a knowing that each step in this dream is a gentle unfolding, a revelation of new layers of wonder and self-discovery. You feel completely safe, completely held, understanding that this portal is designed precisely for your journey, a perfect opening into the next phase of your exploration. This beautiful transition is a testament to your boundless capacity for adventure, your innate ability to trust the flow of the dream, a loving affirmation of your continuous unfolding within this magnificent realm. You are valued, you are capable, and you are unconditionally loved in this exquisite, timeless moment of graceful passage. The understanding of impermanence now allows you to embrace this new threshold with complete ease, knowing that every moment of transition is a moment of new creation. With a gentle, resolute intention, you allow yourself to drift effortlessly forward, guiding your dream body through the shimmering, liquid light of the azure portal. It is a conscious act of embracing transition, a serene willingness to fully immerse yourself in the next unfolding wonder of the sentient temple. As your ethereal form begins to pass through the portal, you experience a unique and profoundly soothing sensation, as if you are gently stepping through a warm, exquisitely fine mist, a sensation that is both tactile and energetic. Your entire being feels cleansed and revitalized, a subtle energetic purification that permeates every cell of your dream body. The harmonious chord emanating from the portal gently deepens in resonance, flowing around and through you, creating a seamless, enveloping soundscape that accompanies your passage, enhancing the sense of profound peace. Your dream body glides effortlessly through the rippling azure light of the portal. For a brief, exquisite moment, you perceive yourself as a being of pure light, your form shimmering and dissolving into the portal's luminous essence, only to recoalesce on the other side. The azure light of the portal washes over you, momentarily bathing your vision in its serene hue, then gradually fading as you emerge into the new space. As you complete your passage, the portal subtly closes behind you, its rippling surface settling back into the crystal wall, leaving only a faint, soft azure glow that quickly dissipates, becoming indistinguishable from the surrounding crystalline surface, a gentle, seamless seal. Before you, a new chamber unfurls itself, vast and expansive, bathed in a soft, ethereal, pearlescent glow that seems to emanate from all surfaces, a radiant, inviting luminosity. As you emerge into the new chamber, the air around you feels exquisitely fresh and still, yet it carries a distinct new scent, a delicate blend of soft moonlight, blooming night jasmine, and an almost imperceptible sweetness, like honey-dew, creating a fragrance that is deeply calming and profoundly inviting. The soft, harmonious chord of the portal gently recedes into the distance, replaced by an expansive, profound quietude, a gentle silence that is punctuated only by a very faint, almost rhythmic thrum, a deep, resonant vibration that seems to emanate from the very heart of the pearlescent chamber, a subtle pulse that speaks of profound, living energy. The shimmering scales sound, previously your constant companion, gently fades, as if the air itself has become denser, more substantial, yet still exquisitely soft, completely supporting your effortless presence. Your mind, wide open and deeply receptive, registers this gentle transition with a quiet sense of profound serenity and peaceful exhilaration. Thinking, this is a chamber of pure light, a sanctuary woven from pearlescent dreams. Each transition is a new beginning, a deeper revelation of the temple's boundless beauty, a feeling of absolute safety and profound belonging blossoms within your heart, a knowing that you are precisely where you are meant to be, cradled in the gentle embrace of this ancient, sentient place. This seamless passage is a testament to your boundless capacity for graceful change, your innate ability to embrace new realities with complete ease, a loving affirmation of your continuous unfolding within this magnificent dream. You are valued, you are capable, and you are unconditionally loved in this exquisite, timeless moment of emerging into new light. The understanding of impermanence now allows you to embrace this new threshold with complete ease, knowing that every moment of transition is a moment of new creation. With a serene, unhurried intention, you allow your consciousness to expand, gently taking in the grandeur and subtle details of this newly entered pearlescent chamber. You find yourself within a colossal, circular chamber. Its walls, floor, and ceiling, all crafted from a magnificent, luminous pearlescent material that seems to glow from within, radiating a soft, ethereal white light. tinged with subtle flashes of iridescent pink, pale blue, and shimmering gold. The scale of the chamber is immense, yet it feels intimately welcoming, a vast, open embrace. There are no sharp edges, no harsh angles, only soft, flowing curves and organic, graceful forms, evoking a sense of ancient wisdom and boundless serenity. The air in this chamber is exquisitely pure and perfectly still, permeated by a delicate, profound scent of moonlight and blooming night jasmine, now subtly blended with a rich, creamy aroma, like warm, silken milk infused with subtle sweetness. This fragrance is deeply calming, profoundly nourishing, filling your senses with its gentle, inviting presence, inviting an even deeper state of relaxation. The soft, rhythmic thrum from the chamber's core resonates gently through the pearlescent floor beneath you, a subtle vibration that is both tactile and auditory, grounding you in this luminous space while enhancing your sense of profound quietude. It feels like the purest essence of dreams, distilled into physical form. A feeling of utter contentment and deep spiritual nourishment blossoms within your heart, a knowing that you have arrived at a destination of profound tranquility, a sanctuary for your dreaming self. You feel completely safe, completely cherished, as if the very walls of the chamber are gently embracing you, holding you in their luminous warmth. a serene, unhurried intention, you allow a gentle thought to form within your consciousness, a desire to consciously invite an even deeper state of peace, to merge your own inner stillness with the profound tranquility emanating from the pearlescent chamber. It is not an active effort, but a quiet, receptive openness to absorb and embody the essence of this sacred space. Your dream body, already suspended in exquisite stillness, responds with a subtle, internal softening. You feel your muscles, already profoundly relaxed, release another infinitesimal layer of tension, a delicate yielding that deepens your sense of effortless buoyancy. The gentle warmth permeating your being from the pearlescent light seems to flow inwards, concentrating at your heart space, creating a sensation of profound, comforting fullness. The rhythmic thrum of the chamber's core now feels perfectly synchronized with your own heart's gentle beat, a harmonious resonance that grounds you in this moment of pure peace. As your intention for deeper peace blossoms, the colossal, spherical pearl hanging from the ceiling, the source of the chamber's radiant light, subtly intensifies its glow. Its pure white luminescence deepens, becoming richer, more vibrant, yet still exquisitely soft and gentle. The subtle flashes of iridescent pink, pale blue, and shimmering gold within the pearlescent surfaces deepen their hues, becoming more vivid, yet utterly harmonious, creating a breathtaking tableau of peaceful, shifting colors. The air in the chamber, already pure and still, now feels almost tangible in its stillness, a delicate, velvety presence that caresses your skin with exquisite softness. feeling of absolute contentment and deep spiritual solace blossoms within your heart, a knowing that you are cradled in the very heart of universal tranquility, a cherished part of its boundless embrace. You feel completely safe, completely supported, as if the entire cosmos is breathing in gentle harmony with your own peaceful presence. This profound absorption in peace is a testament to your boundless capacity for inner calm, your innate ability to cultivate profound serenity, a loving affirmation of your continuous unfolding within this magnificent dream. You are valued, you are capable, and you are unconditionally loved in this exquisite, timeless moment of profound, pearlescent peace. The continuous, low-frequency hum of the chamber subtly recedes into the background, becoming an almost subliminal presence, yielding to the profound quietude of your own inner landscape, preparing you for the subtle symphony of the dream world. As your intention to drift deeper forms, the colossal, spherical pearl in the center of the chamber seems to subtly pulse with an even more profound and encompassing light. You perceive glimpses within them, soft meadows bathed in moonlight, ancient forests where starlight filters through crystalline leaves, cosmic oceans swirling with distant galaxies, each image a silent invitation to a new adventure. pearlescent walls of the chamber subtly soften at their edges, blurring into an infinite expanse of luminous mist, creating a seamless transition from the defined chamber into the boundless potential of the dream world itself. The air around you, exquisitely still and pure, now carries a pervasive, deeply calming scent that seems to encompass all the previous aromas. The subtle sweetness of night jasmine, the clean tang of ionized stardust, the grounding richness of ancient crystal and deep earth, the creamy notes of moon silk milk, and the refreshing purity of crystalline water, all blending into a singular, ethereal fragrance that is uniquely your own, a signature scent of profound inner peace. The sensation of effortless suspension deepens even further until you feel utterly weightless, truly floating in an ocean of serene potential, supported completely by the infinite embrace of the dream. The rhythmic thrum of the temple and the deep hum of the chamber now gently fade into a profound inner silence, a rich, vibrant quietude where only the soft, unhurried rhythm of your own breath remains, a gentle anchor in the boundless expanse. Your mind, exquisitely clear and profoundly at peace, registers this gentle transition with a quiet sense of boundless wonder and infinite possibility, thinking, I am perfectly poised at the threshold of my deepest dreams, fully aware, fully empowered, and completely safe. Every dream is a new canvas, every moment an opportunity for profound creation and joyous discovery. You are valued, you are capable, and you are unconditionally loved, drifting now into the soft, luminous tapestry of your own magnificent, conscious dreams, where every breath deepens your peace, and every moment is an invitation to explore with boundless joy and serene wisdom. Rest now deeply, peacefully, as your dreams unfold. Thank you for listening to this story. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What was your favorite part?